let's go to Amazon, because Amazon finally announced their own game streaming platform. It's called Luna, and it's going to have integration with Twitch. I have no idea what that means for it, but apparently it's going to integrate in some way. I don't know if that means that people can jump into your game using Luna, if you'll have streams be interactive through it, but it is their game streaming service, and it's not going to be what Stadia is. It's going to be a subscription service. So rather than have to buy each game, it's going to be like its own little Netflix thing, which is the right way to go. I mean, they had to have seen what happened to Stadia and just been like, you know what, $6 a month, that's what we're going to start with. And it has some alright games in there. I mean, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is advertised, Metro Exodus, Control, Resident Evil 7, Surge 2.
I want to rant on this.
Okay. Let's hear it.
You would think Google Stadia's got to change their business model soon.
They have to. They have to change it almost immediately,
I think.
And I don't know how they do that, because, like, if you think about it, what if you bought a game? They can't just be like, oh, we're just a subscription service now. It's a good thing you already spent $200 with us, because we're just going to go ahead and change now.
Yeah, they'd be upset about that.
Yeah, maybe a little. What were you going to say, OJ?
These bumps. Amazon? They're a bunch of bumps. You sit here and you come and you're hacking all of these other games that are already available on so many other services to try to make a quick buck. There is no passion. I can see the passion with xCloud. I can see the passion with Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo when they actually try to do something for gamers. This is just a quick type of cash grab from Bezos. What is he worth? What is Amazon worth? 200, 500 billion? What a trillion? What are they worth? And they come in with no exclusive. With nothing.
Oh, good point.
They come in with absolute. That's how you know that there's no passion behind this. That's how you know it's a cash grab. They see other people doing this, and this, and this, and they have nothing original, nothing exclusive, nothing. Just, oh, well, here's a controller that looks like the Pro controller.
Well,
I mean, they have their own gaming group. They have their own gaming
behind this.
They have their own gaming studios that can interact with it. But so far, I think every single game they've released has been kind of meh.
Everything's been all trash. It's been all small garbage. There's no passion behind it. It's a cash grab and it's whack. It's not as good as xCloud. It's maybe better than Google Stadia, but like none of them are doing anything for me to be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna not own my games even more than digital. And then they come in here and say, give us your subscription service. No, I'm not buying it. They come in and they announce it. They barely announce. They like shadow announce it. And like I said, there's no big game. They're worth billions, and they can't fund a single big game to say, "Hey, look at us." Like, nah, man. I'm not gonna sit here and praise them because it's something, because it's cloud technology or because it's Amazon.
Amazon has the same. It's
a trash cash grab that there's no passion, and they're just trying to make some extra money because they have a bunch of extra money to spend on new projects. That's really what it comes down to.
Amazon has the same market cap as Microsoft. Go on.
I don't know if passion is the right term to use for this, but to be honest, what's different about it is their integration with Twitch. That's going to be something that stands out to other people than other services, because I mean, depending on how exactly involved it is, like, yeah, you can watch from Luna and then play immediately or play at the same time while watching. That could be an appeal to some people. Again, Twitch is a whole other very niche culture. For those of you who do not know,
look at all the money where's the exclusive? Where's the big exclusive with your system?
Well, I would like to see exclusive. Like,
where's the Halo? Where's the that to me is passion. When you come out with something that everybody else is already doing, and then you have no exclusive, and then you feature Control the game is Control. That is not passion. That's just trying to make a quick buck off people.
That's Game of the Year nomination.
I think
no passion at all. It's like, why am I gonna play Control on this thing?
Everything's about money, dude. It's not necessarily just because
there is passion, but I think Phil Spencer has
$7 billion.
No, I think Phil Spencer has passion for gaming. I think he has passion to support gamers and to make exclusives and to get different things. I think Sony has passion. I think Nintendo has passion. Heck, I even think Google, with a little bit, at least they're trying to get some, but they still haven't done anything yet. But this, to me, there's zero passion behind it.
That's the game they have there.
I didn't is there any more info on it as far as are there going to be games coming out? Because
it's just early. They just have a very quick.
You can request access.
Yeah. It's early access.
It's like what, $6 a month, and then they'll have channels. Like Ubisoft will have a channel that'll probably be $15 a month. You know who's actually in charge of this project? Mark Winton. Oh. Remember him? Ran Xbox into the ground this generation. Albert Pinello's over there. He worked at Xbox. That's why the controller looks just like a combination of the Elite and the Switch controller had a baby.
It does look like the Switch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I would have to be curious because what they're trying to really draw on is going to be the interconnectivity of, yes, a service, but also Twitch is its own culture. That is going to be a draw for a lot of people because a lot of people, they see the purple and they're going to be drawn to it. It's like, whether you like it or not, colors are a very subconscious marketing. Now, how much that's going to actually pull them, I don't care, like whether they have passion or not. Some people just don't like they're not thinking about it like you and I might, OJ. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it depends on how they incorporate that, how that actually ends up functioning. That could make all the difference. But we'll see. I don't really, like, as someone who streams on Twitch all the time, I'm not even necessarily like, whoa, you know, but some people will be like, yo, bleed purple, woo, you know, and like they'll like freaking like waste a beer over themselves about it, you know. But
click. Do you think it's a mistake for this not to be tied into Twitch Prime instead of like, because it seems like it's a wasted subscription. Opportunity. Right? Like you would think that would be the way to go. Like, oh, I'm watching my favorite streamer. I'm subscribed. I got Twitch Prime, and I have all these games I could play immediately. It seems like a really big missed opportunity.
They should have like a lower quality setting, like 1080/30, that's just attached to Prime, and then you can upgrade like 4K. Like they're talking 4K.
I hope they're listening right now because like we're giving them free ideas. But honestly, like Twitch Prime used to also, like, if you had Prime, you weren't getting ads. Now, if you Prime, like you sign, now it's Prime Gaming. Now it's not Twitch Prime. They're trying to make it more generalized. So even for people who aren't linked necessarily to Twitch, now it's just like, oh, if you have Prime, you can use your Prime Gaming. So, I mean, maybe they incorporate something later on, and now they're just trying to test out kind of the way it all feels. But, you know, the fact that they even took like the free, like no watch with ads thing for Prime Gaming, like, to me, again, it is a wasted opportunity. Like, I think if they were to kind of like listen in on this and be like, oh, so you're saying that might be like a draw for people? Yeah.
How about some exclusive games?
I would love exclusive games, but, you know, at the same time, hold on, before Xbox, you know, bought Bethesda, we were like okay with like completely relying on Xbox, only have one major exclusive. You know, so it's like
they have Forza, they have Halo, they have Gears, they've got lots of
Probably though, one of the big major problems with the Amazon studios that they have is almost everything they've made is multiplayer, and if you're just dropping Luna, and no one's really going to want to play it.
Haven't the games turned out kind of bad?
Yeah, like their MMO is like confusing. Like, people don't know what to make of it.
Their MMO's been weird. I have a friend who's really big into it. It's changed a lot since he first played it, but he has like 10 copies of it because apparently they gave it away for free for a while. But yeah, then they have Crucible as well, which had to be pulled off of release. Like, but they're all multiplayer, and if you're just going to drop a system like Luna that people have to sign up for to play multiplayer games, you're already making an already small community even smaller. So what the hell was the point? Yeah. So it's like maybe just poor planning on their part on how to use their studios.
I just hope it's not another Stadia situation. I hope they learn, but honestly, like even Twitch has made some decisions lately to where it's like, are you listening to the community? Like
the fact that it's a subscription though is at least a bump above Stadia, because Stadia is just confused now as to what they even want to be. So at least it's like, oh, it's a subscription. I know what those are. $6. All right.
Yeah.
Well, also Stadia is Linux too, right? Which is one of the problems we're getting games on Stadia. They import Linux and Luna is based on like x86, Windows. So it's just like super easy.
Apparently with Luna, if it just works on Windows, like you're saying, Rand, it'll just work on Luna. So you don't have to develop specifically for it necessarily.
One thing I'm curious about is if Amazon's really serious, is if they go out and spend money, because they can spend money.
What if they bought WB?
Well, I'm wondering, like the whole Bethesda thing. Like, I wonder if Amazon was also sniffing around, and Microsoft bought them to keep them out of the hands of Amazon. Like, what if they buy Ubisoft?
Alternate timeline would have been Bethesda getting bought by Amazon. He's like, good.
Like you would think, like Google or Amazon, like to OJ's point of having something exclusive to want to check it out, would drop some money on a big publisher to get a catalog of games, because otherwise who cares? Like, why do you need Google Stadia? Like, if you have PC, if you have Xbox, PlayStation, what do you need it for?
Do you know
nothing?
Do you know I'd be really terrified if like Google or Amazon bought a Ubisoft or bought like they had bought Bethesda, because if it didn't work, I don't think they would sell them. They would just like absorb the company, and that would be it. It would just go away. I don't think they would actually like be like, oh well, didn't work, we'll just see who wants to buy it. I think they just absorb it, and that would be bad. So that means like Bethesda would go away, and even Ubisoft, which I mean, I'm looking forward to Far Cry, but
Pete Hines doing like Amazon placement videos.
I mean, they'd get paid. They'd be out of there. They'd be like, good. I'm gonna go buy an island somewhere. I'm good. But that would be funny though. No, would you imagine that they'd use like Doom Guy for like Amazon placement videos? You know, like the welcome everyone to like Amazon for your first day, and it's like Doom Guy giving a lecture on how to correctly like do safety in the workplace or something. That would be so bad. That's one of the reasons. Now that you're mentioning it, Rand, I'm glad Microsoft bought Bethesda, because Nate, you mentioned that ZeniMax was looking to be bought, so Amazon or Google come in there. Could have been bad.